do when the well runs dry? I'm not talking about the well in my backyard, because we do have a well, and sometimes it does run dry. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your well, this internal well. What do you do when that well runs dry? And occasionally it does. A lot of times we talk about this in different terms. We talk about it as the feeling of overwhelm, the feeling of burnout, right? Those times when we just can't find the passion or the inspiration or the motivation to do anything. Our well's dry. We don't have the energy, we don't have the interest, we don't have the ability to go out there in life and do the things that used to bring us joy or that we feel are on purpose for us. If you recall, not long ago, I shot a video and I wrote a blog post about passion and trying to get back my passion. This is a very related topic because I think we lose our passion for things and our feeling of being inspired when our well runs dry. What I've realized is that my focus on work and making money and being the way people think I should be, all of that depletes me and makes me forget who I really am. And when that happens, my well runs dry and it looks like a lack of passion or no inspiration or no energy to do things. It can come in a variety of forms, but basically what's happened is the well has run dry. So how do you fill that well when it runs dry? So very similar to what I talked about when I talked about finding my passions again or finding your passions again. We really have to start thinking about what it is that fills us up. What fills your well? So when you think about that, what fills you up, more than likely, it's going to be things that used to bring you a lot of joy or that you were passionate about. So for me, what I've recently done is I've reconnected with a stable where I used to actually do some training and some riding and had a horse briefly. And I went back down there, totally run by somebody new now. And I just said, I'd love to start riding again. If I don't do it now, I'm not getting any younger. I better get on that horse now. And just being around the horses, giving them carrots, petting them, fed my soul, filled my well. And I'm sure getting on the horses will do that even more so. I realize also that being with like-minded people who are passionate about spirituality and consciousness, that feeds my soul. Today I spent 2.5 hours with 2 people sitting in my living room talking about topics that most people would think were crazy. But I ate it up, and the rest of my day I felt full. I felt my well had been filled. If I sit and read a book or I learn, these things fill my soul. Going to a spiritual service fills my soul, fills my well. So what is it for you that's going to fill your well? And do you even realize that your well is empty? I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe this doesn't relate to you. But if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel exhausted, if you feel overworked, if you feel burned out, the likelihood is your well is dry or it's running dry. And it's time to do something to fill it. So what will that be? Ask yourself a question like, what do I love? If right now nothing's coming up, that's because you're burned out, okay? But if you can ask yourself, what did I used to love? What used to bring me joy? That's a clue. And I would start there. I would start with the things that actually brought you joy in the past. Because that joy fills us, right? What did you love? Did you love to read? Did you love to go to the theater? Did you love to walk outside in nature? Did you love to garden? I used to garden a lot, and I haven't had time. Every once in a while, though, I'll go, I'm going to garden, and I'll actually go to the garden shop, and I'll buy some plants that are usually, I look for the ones that are gopher-proof and deer-proof because of where I live, and I go and I plant them. And maybe I only get to do that twice a year, but that fills my well. And I could be saying, oh, hey, that fills my well those 2 times a year. What if I did it once a month? What if I did it every week? Got my hands down in the soil, which is so grounding. So you're looking for these kinds of things. What do you love? What brings you joy? What used to bring you joy, or what did you used to love? And how can you start doing that now? And just try and see if you don't feel the well filling little by little by little by little. Okay? So that's what I'd love for you to do right now, is to figure out how to fill your well. Okay? We want it overflowing. That's when we're going to feel great. And I'm here with you. I'm working on it too. But I can tell you, the 2 things I've done recently have definitely brought my water level up a little higher. And that's what I want for you. I'm Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I help people go from the moment the light bulb goes off, or goes on, I should say, right? That moment of inspiration to the actual realization of that creation without anything getting in the way. Because what happens to us usually, we get inspired and we think we have a great idea, or we want to go do something, and then we don't take any action and it never happens, right? That's not creation. That's just inspiration left to disappear. Wasted inspiration. I don't want that for you. Now, most of you know that I am an author coach, but I'm also a certified high performance coach. I love helping people combine their passion and their purpose so they get inspired to action, because that's when you get inspired results, right? You actually get the result of creating something new in your life. If that's something I could help you with, let me know. Contact me at nina@ninaamir.com. If you're interested in personal development, the high performance coaching, then fill out the application at the end of this video. You just go to ninaamir.com/free session. Fill out the application and let's see if we're a good fit to work together. If you want author coaching, just shoot me an email, nina@ninaamir.com, or you can go to my website, ninaamir.com, and just sign up, and we'll get some sessions scheduled for you. In any case, I want to help you create something. I want to help you create whatever it is you desire. Okay? I want to help you fill your well, because that's probably the first step for you to be able to then take action towards bringing your ideas to life. I hope to hear from you soon, and until then, go out there and achieve more inspired results.